Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College. At TVCC, we're more than a college, we're a community, a place where you can connect, grow, and create a future you're proud of. We provide you a variety of pathways and hands-on learning opportunities to find your path and success in the Valley. We offer you classroom settings where you aren't lost in the crowd, but stand out. Why attend TVCC? Why not? So what are you waiting for? Come find your pathway in the Valley and become a Cardinal today.
Let's go! The sports medicine experts from physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital are excited to support another year of Trinity Valley Community College athletics. Achieve better health, better performance, and better results. We're focused on excellence every day for patients, athletes, and Cardinals.
Welcome to the Cardinal Sports Network's presentation of basketball at Trinity Valley Community College. We are coming to you live from Leon's Mystery Court at historic Cardinal Gym. For this late Wednesday afternoon, the Lady Cardinals, ranked number 18th nationally, will take on the Western Gulf Red Gales in a non-conference battle. And it's all non-conference games for the Lady Cardinals in the month of November before conference play starts in January. I am Benny Rogers. I'm joined, as always, by Tim Howard and Tom Sherman as I bring the guys in here tonight. Guys, I don't quite think the intensity is going to match what we saw when the Lady Cardinals here Saturday against number three Rivers, but it will be interesting to see how the Lady Cardinals answer the challenge of playing a obviously inferior opponent.
Yeah, I believe you're going to be right there, Benny. And, if you're Coach Ivy, you want to see him come out with some intensity, but we all know the opponent here is not the same as it would be against Three Rivers, so probably going to be a little bit of, I wouldn't say a letdown, but a little backing off maybe a little bit.
A little bit of a mental challenge more as much as a physical, right?
Got to ask you guys a little something there, and I don't want to raise any controversies, but I just want to ask you something. I was a little bit surprised. The Lady Cardinals ranked 21 last week, knock off the number 3 team, and not just knocked them off, but dominated them at home, beating them by 15 points.
Yeah.
And only moved up 3 spots in the rankings. That caught me off guard just a little bit. I was thinking to move up to maybe number 12 possibly.
I thought they were going to take a significant jump, and you're right, 3, after beating number 3 handily, I'm shocked by the rankings. I'll stir up controversy with it because
I will
surprising.
Too. That is surprising me. And where did Three Rivers go in the rankings?
6 or 7, I think they dropped 3. The one that really caught me off guard was last week. Tyler was ranked number 18 at 6-0. Lost 2 games last week and only fell 3 spots. And the Lady Cardinals were only given credit for 3 spots by knocking off the number 3 team in the nation.
So if you're Coach Ivy, I know she's going to use that as, hey, this is an opportunity for us to make a statement here, guys. Let's use that as kind of a little bit of a firepower of our own.
Yeah, I think there's 2 things that the Lady Cardinals will be kind of be judged by tonight as far as Precious goes. The scoreboard, number 1, you want to take care of business there. But number 2, you want to keep that in. I know the intensity level is not going to be nearing what it was Saturday. I mean, we'll all stipulate that right now. Yeah. But you don't want to come in here and be ragged for 4 quarters against a team that you ought to be dominating.
No, not by any means.
And you can use that, like I say, just as a chance to kind of say, hey, we're focused and we're ready to go. We're moving forward, and we're overcoming some injuries, and I expect them to play well.
The Lady Cardinals are 8-2 overall. They've won 7 straight. They're one of the hottest teams in the nation. Western Gulf is 0-3, and their 3 losses to all 3 Region 14 teams, losing to Tyler 82-55. Paris 68-48, and Panola 71-47. So that kind of gives you an idea of what to expect. And then you look at what happened in last year when these 2 teams played. Lady Cardinals won both games 83-34 and 110-22. So it's just kind of a forefront of what to expect.
Yeah, it's I'm not even going to go there, but you do expect it to be a little bit one-sided tonight.
That's a good way of phrasing it, because it is the talent that is sitting to your left, Benny, is pretty phenomenal.
Well, and I think the thing the Lady Cardinals did in that Three Rivers game was that they showed what they can do and what they can be, and there's no reason for them not to play to that level when it's time to play to that level.
That's exactly right. Go ahead, Tim.
That game, I'm still just living off of that high. It was phenomenal because we've seen them get hot, and it's almost natural to take a little dip. They never did.
No, they didn't.
They ran the clock out as hot as you could be.
Once they found that proverbial button that we're always talking about and pushed it, their fingers stayed on it.
Absolutely, it did.
Well, Friday Benny and I watched the Lady Cards against Hill, and Hill is a good team. I mean, but is Hill going to be there in the end? I don't think so. That's just my personal opinion. So I was a little bit disappointed in the fact that Cardinals, Lady Cards, they struggled a little bit with them. And then turn around on Saturday and you got number 3. Yeah, you got number 3 walking in the gym, and they just stepped up. They took care of business. To go back to the rankings, Benny. Yeah, I don't think they're getting a fair shake there. Hopefully that as they finish out the break before the break here, finish out the month of December, and come back into Region 14 play in January and start winning in there. And hopefully there will be some people taking some notice and going, hey, this is real.
That's the great thing about it. You do get a chance to prove it on the court.
That's it.
That's the thing about it.
And that's all you can do. We can fuss all we want to, but that's where it's got to happen at.
And now we're going to pause for the pregame ceremonies, including the national anthem and the introduction of the starting lineups. Lady Cardinals about to play Western Gulf, and Tim can vouch for this. Western Gulf has one of my favorite mascot nicknames there is, the Red Gales.
Oh.
You got to love it, the Red Gales. Where
Gales.
else but in Texas?
That's right. Exactly. So we got it.
Go ahead, Tom.
We got we got some drizzle and some cold weather outside, but it's nice and warm in Cardinal Gym right now.
Yeah, and folks are starting to filter in. They're just not getting off work, and I figure by the time that the men play in the doubleheader, the second part of tonight's doubleheader against Kilgore, the Region 14 Conference opener, we have a nationally ranked battle going on. I feel like this place is going to be rocking by then.
I believe you'll be right there, Benny. I expect it to be a full house. And, a rivalry there, Trinity Valley and Kilgore, as you said, the national
TVCC
Tim was busy with one of his fans when I said this, so he didn't have his headset on with Tim. The Red Gales, one of my all-time favorite nicknames.
I saw that earlier today, and I was fired up. I was like, the Red Gales, what a great name.
A 5'10" freshman.
Now let's hope they play as well as the name is, because they're going to be up against the tough Cardinal team. Just knocked off the number 3 team in the nation last time we saw them.
Yeah, and we got the light show going on here tonight. It may be a non-conference game, just big like a big-time game. That's what you want to see here at Cardinal Gym. This is the type of atmosphere you want to create. It's your message that it sends not only to your opponents, but to the recruits that are looking at playing at Trinity Valley.
Benny, you want to get the lineup starters for the Cardinals?
Cardinal starters are Celeste Ward, number 1, Taylor Day Davis, number 10, Heaven Jordan, number 23, Malaya Jones, number 24, and Kamala Hood, number 30. And by the way, I visited with Heaven a little earlier before this afternoon, folks. Tim and Tom. Her mother loves my fascination with her name. As only a mom would do.
Hey, I'm going to say I have found myself getting up early and spending devotional time just to get ready for the broadcast. No, she seems like she's really like all these girls, there's so much to love about them, and we're excited to cover them again this year. Trinity Valley Cardinal basketball.
It is a late Wednesday afternoon here in Athens, Texas. It is a non-conference game. It is the 18th ranked Lady Cardinals. It is the Red Gales of Western Gulf, and it is Tim Howard with the play-by-play.
Thank you, Benny Rogers, along with Tom Sherm. I can't wait for this one to get going. What, Tom, do you know, what did Benny say, 110 to 22? Was that one of the scores that we heard last?
Yeah, that's what he said, 110-22 last year in one of the games.
I had to do a double take on that. I had to pull out the calculator, and I wouldn't even attempt it.
So if I was to ask you this, did they double them up, triple them up, or quadruple them up?
Well, I'm going to have to go to my transcript before I even consider answering that question. Cardinals trying to get to the hoop. They do, and money right off the basket to start it off. It is Taylor Day Davis striking first.
We saw her come on, Tom, against Hill in the game that you mentioned. She came off the bench and was responsible for turning that game around.
Yes, she was,
Ward
and then had a good game against Three Rivers as well.
Ward got the steal. Now they get it, work it around the perimeter. Three on the way from the corner. Not this time. The back with a rebound is Davis. Three, not going to fall, but they are controlling the boards here, fellas. Solis holds them both back, but there was another Gale, one of the Red Gale players hustling to the ball.
Yeah, four rebounds on that trip.
Now
a foul.
Getting a foul here, so it'll be Hooten going to the hoop and drawing the foul. She'll go to the free throw line here.
Then on the floor for the Cardinals, it is Ward, Day Davis, Jordan, Jones, and Hooten.
Yeah, Kanala had a big game against the Three River Lady Raiders in the rebounds. She was tough on the offense and defensive board for the Lady Cardinals.
She actually did, and I was surprised when I saw the final stats in the game that only showed it was 7 rebounds. I know there was 5 straight trips in which she pulled the rebound.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
So there was a little update on the scorers at the scorers row there, and I don't know if you guys got that. That Daphne is actually wearing number 11, and 11 in your program is not actually playing tonight. So that's the official update. So hopefully that'll help you. I'll take that back. Here come the Cardinals after a quick steal, 3-0 on 1 of 2 at the stripe drive. And, I'm starting to say a kickback pass, but a kick indeed.
Oh, perfect feed from heaven.
Taylor Davis gets the basket, but like you said, Heaven Jordan with the assist. Shot over the top is good. That's a nice answer. They needed that after a quick start. 5-0 now.
The Cardinals were off to the 5-0 start, as you mentioned, Tim, right. And Heaven's having an little equipment problem, I think, shoe problem. The shoes all matched, though, so far tonight. That's good to see from Lady Cardinals' perspective.
They matched on Saturday as well against Three Rivers. So, yeah.
We may be onto something there.
I was going to say. 5-3 here in the early going. Cards missing a shot there, Lady Cards. Red Gale trying to tie it up. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound is controlled by Taylor Davis up to Jordan. Jordan dishes, tried to go baseline to Ward. Solis was kicking out for 3, looked like. So turnover on the Cards.
Autumn Sherman's going to. We got too many Shermans in this world anyway, don't we, Tom?
Exactly, yeah.
Autumn Sherman's going to check into the contest for the Lady Cardinals, wearing number 2 out of Dallas, Texas.
For a moment, I was looking to my left, and I was expecting that Tom had checked into the game. I said,
no, they don't want me out there. I would be good for about a 1/4 of a trip up and down the court.
There's a inerrant pass. It's delivered or recovered by Day Davis. Here she goes all the way up and around and gets the basket and a blocking foul to match.
How about that? Your post player running the floor like that, Tim.
That's well done, man. That's how you want to see it. And I like it so far. Lady Cards coming out, staying focused.
6 quick points for Day Davis.
She's got a chance to make 7 of the first 8 if she can convert here.
That's what you need is a hyphenated name, Tim.
Day Davis.
See, you need a hyphenated name.
Are you saying me?
Yeah, you. Howard Cosell.
What would I go with?
Howard Cosell. That's been used. Okay, my bad.
I think he's been sitting on that for 11 years.
You make this job too easy.
She gets the second one to fall, so 7 of the first 8 points. Nice block down low. Hooten Gets it out front. Here comes MJ. Going strong. The left off the glass, not there. The putback won't go. Fight for the ball inside. Will recover. And Day Davis.
Ward with the extra work inside, maintaining control of the ball for the Lady Cards.
Sherman got it over to Hooten now. Here's MJ for three. Malaysia! MJ Jones.
It was a step back three.
Well, that was a sweet shot there. It's a long night if that one is falling, when you can get the step back in rhythm. Western Gulf trailing by 8. Try to get it down low on the post, but could not do anything. Wisely takes it outside. That's gonna barely draw glass. They push quickly down the floor. Here comes MJ. Dishes off Hooten with the right hand off the glass. It's good.
That's too easy.
Yeah, too easy is right, Benny.
I can see that 110 coming back into play if it's like that. Man, that was well done. Up and down the floor, bringing the pressure, working around it. Oh, did the heavy lifting, but does not finish. Got around the defender. Looked like she's going to get a layup. Could not convert. Left hand is good. Timeout coming after Day Davis now with her 9th point here in the first 3+ minutes. Media timeout. We'll step away. Trinity Valley rolling in the early going right here on the Cardinals Sports Network.
Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College. At TVCC, we're more than a college, we're a community, a place where you can connect, grow, and create a future you're proud of. We provide you a variety of pathways and hands-on learning opportunities to find your path and success in the Valley. We offer you classroom settings where you aren't lost in the crowd, but stand out. Why attend TVCC? Why not? So what are you waiting for? Come find your pathway in the Valley and become a Cardinal today.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott and White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott and White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
And welcome back to Leon Spencer Court at historic Cardinal Gym. We are coming out of the first media timeout. Lady Cardinals up 15-3 over Western Gulf, and it is Western Gulf basketball, and Tim Howard resuming call.
Thank you, Benny Rogers. Trinity Valley off to a brilliant start here. So if they can keep that running here, they immediately get a steal, and it's Ward finding Sherman. Going to get her on that sideline, stepping out of bounds after, let's see, is that Pug that checked into the game there?
Yes, Pug.
So he got her on the sideline infraction.
And one thing I think that Precious Ivy's got to appreciate so as far as the Lady Cardinals are executing no matter what the level of play they're getting from the opponent.
Isn't that, I mean, the name of the game, right, Benny? I mean, you play the schedule you got, and if you stay focused enough, you can't fault the team for doing that. I am still really shocked. I said I did a double take on that 110, but I did a real double take when the polls came out. I went back and looked a couple of, because I'm like you, really surprised. Not trying to be controversial, just that the numbers are just surprising a little bit. Shot on the way, no good. So with 5:15 to go here in the opening period of play, Trinity Valley Cheer is letting their presence be known.
Yeah, this place is going to be rocking by the time the men's game gets started with the Kilgore.
Oh, yeah.
I am looking forward to that one for sure. All the way down, up, and nothing but net for Autumn Sherman.
Yeah, we definitely know she's not a Sharon.
Nope.
Well, if there was any doubt, that shot right there cleared the air.
Exactly. I can count on one hand and use only a couple of the fingers to the shots that I made outside the paint when I played.
Driving, Poog stays with her, and then a good closeout down low by Taylor Day Davis. So eventually taken away by Ward. Here comes Solis on the push. All the way to the glass, finishing. 21-4. Lady Cards on the roll here in the early going. About to have a couple of more checking in. Who will take that one? They got numbers. 3 on 1. It starts like 3 on 9.
My
boy, that's
goodness.
a tough foul. Pops back up, got some help down low, but glad to see Poog able to maintain, because it looked like she landed right on that shoulder.
And we talked about the Lady Cardinals having nothing but non-conference games left in the month of December. This Friday, they'll be at LSU Unis for a 2 p.m. start. Next Monday, they'll be at home against Cisco at 5:30 p.m. in a game we'll have for you on the Cardinal Sports Network. Then they'll close out the semester on Saturday the 13th at Southwest Christian in Terrell for at a 2 p.m. game.
Well, it's Tom and I talked about it on one of the broadcasts last week during the tournament. It's hard to believe where we're at in the year. Man, oh man, the semester's gone.
You know, and it's not just the school year, Tim. It's the whole year of 2025.
Yes, sir.
It has flown by.
Battling down low was Nomu. She's going to be, there'll be a turnover here on, they call it a foul, or did she just take an extra
Call
step?
a jump ball.
Okay, Nomu.
Possession error to the Gales.
Noma. She's fun to watch too.
Yeah.
6'1", great athleticism. Getting position here, it'll take a hop.
She comes up with the rebound.
Sherman turning up the floor. Good bounces down low. They're getting whatever they want here. Good drive to glass. Nice take. That is Autumn Sherman to the hoop. 5'3" freshman out of Dallas Grand Prairie.
You see the play of Sherman at guard, and you see the play of Malaya Jones at guard naturally. It makes you wonder what could have been if July McWayne had not gone down with a knee injury 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We talked with Coach Ivy after the game on Saturday. I brought up Malaya Jones, and I asked her, I said, what is left there for her to become your leader on the floor? And she said just a little more knowledge of how.
Basket's going to go in for Danny. Follows through and hustles. But, yeah, like you said, that knowledge comes.
Yeah, a little more knowledge about the way that Coach Ivy wants things done out on the court. And, you know, that's going to come with experience, more playing time. And so I expect her to, by the time the season they're good into Region 14 play, I expect her to be in full
rebound.
control.
Here come the Lady Cards on the push.
Ivy.
Up the floor. It is eventually controlled. Now they'll kick out for 3 on the way, and it is money time. Counter for Poog. It'll come. You know, it's like one of those game time things.
Exactly.
You just got to go through in game. Yeah. Can't really teach it in practice.
Mm-hmm.
So MJ showed me, though, against Three Rivers that really stood out to me, and I think I mentioned it during the course of the webcast, was the manner in which she held and worked against the pressure of that Three Rivers defense. And that's the top pressure she's going to see in Region 14 night in and night out. And she just went through it like a breeze.
Yeah, she
and
did.
That was very encouraging to me.
That is encouraging, Benny, to see her. She stepped up, and it didn't phase her. And that's a mental test as well.
3 on the way, knock it down. Autumn Sherman's playing ball tonight. She's now got 7 in the contest.
Don't call me a Sherm.
Remember, he said it to your left. Don't bring the elbow to the right. It was from the left. That was a great line, Benny.
Yeah.
That was a great line. I would have took that one on me. Lord knows I've had plenty. Here's 32-4. Can they keep the pressure? They do. They insist on it. Here come the Cards out front. Nice pass, Poog. Well,
she says, I'll just step out here and take the 3.
That's what I think she was thinking. I'm going to knock down a 3. Nice pass in between the defender. Hard off the backboard.
Get that to fall.
And that'll be a tie-up. Noma Alazar with a rebound. But, yeah, you're right, Tom. And that's what she wants a do-over on. I'll say it. Benny doesn't want to say it like I do on my golf game every swing. Can I get a do-over? Letting it come together here. Oh, lost it on the transfer. So down low, inside, shot up and good. Count it for Danny Valasilla.
The way this one's going, guys, there's going to be quite a few in double figures tonight.
Mr. Robbie is here.
Yeah, it is.
I thought I'd just bring that to y'all's attention.
That I'll tell you, they're putting points up like crazy, 34-4, and they're going to get a chance to add to it here on the last possession.
You look at what Western Gulf has done against the other 3 Region 14 opponents they played this year, all 3 losses. Tyler beat them 82-55, Paris beat them 68-48, and Panola beat them 71-47. So
wow,
that puts it in perspective for you.
That's a they are on a great pace here. Holding it, they still got 15 on the shot clock, up 30 in the first. Working around the perimeter. Great pass. Left it short. That's one that Danny wants back.
They missed a couple, 2 or 3 shots from point-blank range like they had to get cleaned up.
That'll be hard off the backboard. Tipped around, controlled by the Red Gales. Red Gale, rather.
Running out of time.
Shot at the buzzer.
Oh,
nice
my
3.
goodness.
Count that for number 2, Linnea Chapman. So 34-7 at the end of 1. Trinity Valley leading big. We'll step away. More after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Let's go! The sports medicine experts from physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital are excited to support another year of Trinity Valley Community College athletics. Achieve better health, better performance, and better results. We're focused on excellence every day for patients, athletes, and Cardinals.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
And welcome back to Leon Fisher Court at Historic Cardinal Gym. Benny Rogers, Tom Sherman, and Tim Howard with you here tonight, folks, as the Lady Cardinals are taking care of Western Gulf thus far in a non-conference game, 34-7 after 1 quarter. Tom, your impressions of that first quarter?
It's what I wanted to see, number 1. Yeah, they look really sharp tonight and working the ball around real well, looking for that inside shot. And but did hit a couple of threes as well. So I'm very impressed with the Lady Cards play.
Take it away, Tim.
Thank you, Benny. Tom, Tim, and Benny here on a kind of a dreary Wednesday, but cold Wednesday. Cardinal country going to be red hot, though, tonight if this one continues on the way they are at this pace. 34-7 to start the second. And then the big nightcap, Trinity Valley hosting Kilgore with the men's action to follow. Shot clock violation, so they do actually keep that defense working, Tom.
Yeah, they're playing some good defense down here. No doubt about it, 27-point lead. Just starting the second period of play.
Getting what they want, low post.
They're having their way tonight.
That's part of the game they've got to get cleaned up, though, that when they attack the post like that and back the defender down, they've got to be able to hit those shots.
Boy, you can't get a better look than that, really. I mean, that's...
Yeah, that was some disappointment to me over the weekend, the amount of shots underneath the basket that weren't made by the Lady Cardinals. And so, yeah, I agree with you, Benny, that they've got to clean that up some. A whole lot, really.
Keeping the possession. Here's a 3 on the way from the right corner. Not there. The rebound, though, is taken by Hooten. Nyla couldn't get to the fall.
Great hustle by Heaven of running around the rebound.
Yeah, Heaven Jordan on the hustle. Nice play by Poog, up and under with the left. It's good. Trinity Valley rolling.
She's got 6 points now in the game.
That is a young lady from Barcelona, Spain. I don't know if she's got a family that is watching, but hopefully they are.
Yeah, that's been impressed with her play. One of those.
Yeah, I like her style of play and hustle.
Cardinals keeping the D working. Down to 6 on the shot clock. Catch and shoot and it's short. Rebound. Here come the Cardinals. Hooten finds Jordan, and here they go down the floor. Oh, got her on the run, man. Jordan was putting on a show with the ball dribbling skills. 3 from Poog. Not there. One and done this time at the 8-minute mark.
You have to admire these kids from Western Gulf. They know they're going to be outmanned when they come in. And yet they come and play hard and give it everything they got. And they become better ball players for it and hope that someone sees them playing against a D1 caliber player like the Lady Cardinals have and gives them a chance to continue their education and career too.
Exactly. Hooten got her finger on that one, knocked it out of bounds. Got some subs taking place here. Danny comes back in for the Lady Cards. Takes Alazor's spot.
Back to action here. Trinity Valley, the familiar man-to-man D. Good defense, just forcing her to hit a shot from behind the glass. A little discussion here. Not sure if
I think they're going to try to clarify who they went out on.
Yeah.
Cards are going to have possession, I believe. Yeah, they were talking about it, but coming into the ball game now for the Red Gals, number 14, Caitlin Le, out of Houston. Benny, man, your point is well taken. I mean, because you know that's got to be a tough night when you're coming down, knowing, well, playing a really good team tonight. We've played some of their conference competitors and not had the success we would want, and now we know we're on their court.
Yeah.
But it's that old iron sharpens iron adage, and
it is, and you get better for playing better people. And we've seen that with our teams here through the years. When we've had some really good teams, they've gotten better. Like the Cardinals last year, for instance, when they went down to Florida and played those 3 games. Greg Hire will tell you that's when he knew right then he had a team that could compete on the national level.
That's for real. Long 3 on the way from the right wing. Not there. Rebound is taken. Danny will pull it down. Cards want to run. Nice pass. So couldn't handle it. Somebody got a finger in there. I think that was, not sure if that was Moore. Might have got a piece of that for the Red Gill.
Jada Thomas did come away with the steal. Western Gulf is spreading the floor a bit now and create some lanes in which they can operate in.
Oh, nice hands. Evan Jordan, good. And a dish on the other end, and the one. Oh, my goodness. It all started on the other end, working her down that shot clock, and said, let me just go ahead and take this and run with it. Well, Poog's about to get to double figures here.
Are you trying to say heaven takes what heaven wants?
I don't think there's much argument with heaven. Wow, that's well done. She's had 8. You know, Tom, you said it earlier, and it's going to happen in a hurry, those double figures. I do believe you are correct.
Yeah, Pooh's up to 9 now for the Lady Cardinals. Taylor Day Davis, I've got her with 9 on the night as well.
Sherman at 7. She checked in.
Yeah.
Like she didn't even start. She's already threatening. Well, she's on that ball, too. Hawking her up top. There's a steal. Knocked away by Danny. Here come the Cards. Poog on the push. Dish.
Oh, my goodness, what a pass. Then couldn't finish it there by Danny.
Well,
that's too bad. But that goes back to what Benny was talking about earlier. They got to clean that up, that player right underneath the basket.
You get away with that when you got a 32-point lead, but you playing your Tylers and your Panolas and people like that.
Yeah,
those matter.
3 on the way. Missed everything. So Cardinals possession with 5:22 to go here in the opening half. Coming on to the floor is going to be Noma Alazor coming on for Danny. Alasila will take a seat for the time being. Well, guys, we talked about if there could be, a little naturally it would be tough to get up for this game, but they have come out. They've been ready to go.
They really have. Now, they did score 34 in the first quarter and had only got 5 here in the second quarter. So I think if there's anything that pressures you want to clean up is that obviously that inside presence a little bit when you back the defender down.
Yeah, there's no doubt there.
Shot on the way, not this time. Nyla's shot is short.
And even those little 6-line baseline jumpers like that, you got to hit those. You got to hit a high percentage of those.
You bet.
See if they can get hot over this last 4+. Finish this thing off the right way.
And Tim, you and I have talked about it through the years many times. We've seen 30 and 29-point quarters, but then when you come back with an 8-point quarter, it kind of cancels each other out.
Pug on the push, gets it to go with the left hand.
And she's the first to reach double figure tonight with 11.
5'8", out of Barcelona, Spain. 4 and change. You know, you have a nice end to this second quarter. It'll make the first part of it not so tough, you know. But they, like I said, they've only scored 7 here in the second. I'm sorry to say going to get a chance, but that's going to remain Red Gale basketball.
Of course, P is taking some liberties with her rotations, the way she's bringing them in and out. She's probably doing it just a little bit differently than she would have otherwise. And we're at our immediate timeout at the 4:10 mark here on the Cardinal Sports Network, 41-7 Lady Cardinals.
You know, they're not talking about just you all the time like they do rodeo athletes, you know. It's the Wright family, you know, the Wright brothers.
I don't really look at it as we're legendary, but it's kind of unreal. What we do and what we get to do, you know, the things we've done and hopefully continue to do, I guess you could say it is legendary.
At Trinity Valley Community College, we provide more than just an education. We provide a place for students to connect and grow. We are the home of champions. We are TVCC.
And coming out of the immediate timeout, this part of the game I like to call Make Tim Howard Do Math.
We also know it as Make Tim Howard Sweat.
At the immediate timeout in the first quarter, Tim, the score is 15-3 Lady Cardinals.
Wow.
So they have outscored the Red Gales how much since the last immediate timeout?
26-4. Thank you for feeding me that answer, Tom. I owe you one, brother.
We got to make Tim look good every now and then, folks. Come on.
Bet.
He can't be the buffoon all the time.
Hey, it's good work if you can get it.
How about some action, Tim?
Let's get some action. 41-7, Cards on the move. Defensively, you got to keep in mind that shot clock's already inside 5. Hits the cylinder, rolls off. Oh, that was off the hands of Ward, I believe.
Yeah, she knew it was, too. Look, she got that smile on her face. That's on me. He said, yep.
So with 4:02 to go, Benny, it's almost a given. At some point in every broadcast, we're going to talk about first 4, last 4 of the first half. And it goes a long way. I mean, it doesn't. Oh, that'll help.
Well, it does, and the first 4 are important, but I sometimes give more stock to the fact that the last 4 is more important because you want to be that team that goes into that halftime locker room with momentum. Because it's easier to come out and play that first 4 minutes of the second half when you finished on a high to start the first half.
That's exactly right. That's why you see so many coaches in the NFL looking to, close that first half of play with a score. So you've got that momentum coming out, especially if they're going to have the kickoff, receive the kickoff in the second half. And it's the same way here. You want to go to the locker room on a high.
MJ blew past. Well, she may have one of the fastest steps in Region 14, but then
pretty quick hands too.
Yeah, as you saw there, but didn't get it to fall for her at the basket. Again, one of those things he'll work on. 7 to go on the shot clock. Nice move. Pulled up short of the shot. Now a long 3, not there. So the rebound by Poog. Cardinals on the move. Lady Cards rolling, trying to add to it here. Out about 3, passes off for another 3. Left wing rattles out.
Yeah.
Ward with the rebound. The putback's good. Boy, Celise getting that 5'9" freshman. Love that aspect. She's out of Dallas Wiley High School.
You know, Benny, you mentioned there Coach Ivy having a liberty here of playing some people together that she may not have had much time together in previous games. This is a pretty good five out there right now.
Oh man,
Oh, it is, and you want to develop that depth, obviously, for conference play.
Nice outlet and drive. Finish at the basket, MJ.
I'm just expecting big time things from MJ in this conference schedule this year.
Yep.
Now the sophomore really getting to the basket, getting whatever she wants, really. But to be honest, I mean, she's looking the part.
She plays with such poise, and she's got a great poker face. You never can really tell what's going through her mind.
Shot.
Other than she's going all out.
Yeah, always got that motor running. Good
pass.
What
a pass.
Poog catches in stride, missed, but Ward says, I'll take that.
It up.
Yeah, Solis will put that through. Big smile. I like how she plays the game. There's a lot of joy on her face out there. Got the made basket that time. The time before, lost it on the baseline. Still, big smile. So, love that energy she's projecting. Inside 90 seconds to go here. 40-point advantage, Lady Cards. Spin move shot way off. Got her own rebound, though. The shot not there. It's another opportunity. Red Gales keeping possession. Step back three is in.
That's 3 3-pointers now for the Red Gales.
Caitlin Lay on the.
Yeah, Lay gets that one to fall. I got to give her credit on her just continuing to find a way. Had a couple of shots, didn't go. Finally says, let me step back behind the arc. Got it to fall. Drive, shot, money.
Lord.
Solis will get another 2 for that.
So she's the second within double figures tonight for the Lady Cardinals. 10 for her on the night.
Day Davis is on the verge of 9.
Yeah.
And you look around and just pretty even distribution there. 10, 7, 11, 9, 5. So stoppage of play, that'll bring in, it looks like Jordan will check on as well as Alazar.
Yeah, the Red Gales didn't beat the 10-second count across the midcourt line on the inbounds.
How about that defense, man? They're forcing a lot to happen. So on the heels of, you played about as good a game as you could against Three Rivers in the second, third, and fourth quarter. I mean, early on it was back and forth, but somewhere they put their will to Three Rivers, and they never had an answer.
Oh, they really did. I mean, once they exerted the will against Three Rivers, there's nothing Three Rivers could do. I mean, their coach tried everything in the book to try to reverse the trend. He went, he had to pull this young lady that had 3 fouls real quick, his post player, put her back in the game much earlier, and she had no effect on it. Of course, she wasn't going to be near the player she was with playing with 3 fouls like that, 'cause you're not going to be playing as aggressive as you normally are.
Oh, look at that drive to the basket. You see what makes her really
Taylor
special.
Day Davis joins that double-figure club.
They've hung half 100 on them.
That's right. Hung half 100 on them.
That is impressive. First half of play here. Final shot coming. Dish underneath. Nice pass. Doesn't get it to fall, though. Cleared out. Actually, she'll hold on to the ball. That was Alazor. And we go to the break. It's 50-10. Trinity Valley leading big here. We'll get a chance to get your thoughts before we go to the half. Tom, what do you got?
I'm really not that I'm the one to be have a say in this, but I'm really proud to see the way the Lady Cardinals came out here.
Yes, sir.
And played this first half, as we just said, hung a half 100 on them, and playing with intensity. We're getting to see some mix-up of lineups there by Coach Ivy, and pretty impressive.
It is, and while the offensive output was not in the second quarter, was not near what it was in the first, one thing I look at and can give some grace to that is they only allowed 3 points in the second quarter.
Yeah. Well, that's an eye-opener. Man, what a first half. Cardinals leading it big.
And that was a 3-pointer down here by Lay.
Yeah, like you said, you got 3 of the 9 of the 10 points have come off 3 threes. So Trinity Valley playing well. They're up 50-10 over the Red Gales. Final thoughts we'll have right before the start of the second half. It's Cardinal basketball. Lady Cardinals leading the Red Gales 50-10 right here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College. At TVCC, we're more than a college, we're a community, a place where you can connect, grow, and create a future you're proud of. We provide you a variety of pathways and hands-on learning opportunities to find your path and success in the Valley. We offer you classroom settings where you aren't lost in the crowd, but stand out. Why attend TVCC? Why not? So what are you waiting for? Come find your pathway in the Valley and become a Cardinal today.
Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you. 'Cause it's all that really matters in the end. It's love, love, find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to.
We gave it headlamps that shine through the darkest days. It has an engine that can take us farther than ever before. Its truck bed has the capacity to carry the weight of the world, and its color can change everything. Because when called upon, this Ram is the only truck built to serve the greater good.
Our offense was dominating this year. Fast, powerful, virtually unstoppable. In fact, the only slow member of the team was me. When I was sidelined with ankle pain, it put the whole season at risk. So, just like when my players need the best care, I turned to a proven provider. Now, I'm back in the game.
Get the care you need at physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital, or visit tsjh.org to find a specialist today.
At Trinity Valley Community College, we provide more than just an education. We provide a place for students to connect and grow. We are a community driven by excellence, shaping the leaders of tomorrow. We are teachers. We are artists. We are welders. We are students. We are athletes. We are Cardinals. We are the home of champions. We are TVCC.
Look at that. 5 glorious inches of Whataburger. Fresh 100% beef stacked high with melted cheese and fresh cut veggies. But what if it's too much fresh beef? Stacked too high with too much melted cheese and too many fresh cut veggies? Well, we have a 4-inch burger like a lot of other places. We just call it a junior. Good thing there's a burger made just for you. Good thing there's Whataburger.
Our offense was dominating this year. Fast, powerful, virtually unstoppable. In fact, the only slow member of the team was me. When I was sidelined with ankle pain, it put the whole season at risk. So, just like when my players need the best care, I turned to a proven provider. Now, I'm back in the game.
Get the care you need at physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine & Joint Hospital or visit tsjh.org to find a specialist today.
What you heard, it's what you hearing. It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the mother wonder if you did it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am.
He passes it straight on it, straight on it. Oh, that was amazing. Oh my God. CCM really just had a dominant control here.
Let's go! The sports medicine experts from physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine & Joint Hospital are excited to support another year of Trinity Valley Community College athletics. Achieve better health, better performance, and better results. We're focused on excellence every day for patients, athletes, and Cardinals.
For our presentation of basketball here at Trinity Valley Community College, we are at halftime of this non-conference game between the 18th ranked Lady Cardinals taking on the Red Gales of Western Gulf. It is 50-10 Lady Cardinals in the first half. It has been all Lady Cardinals in the first half. They outscored Western Gulf 34-7 in the first quarter, 16-3 in the second quarter. I'm Benny Rogers along with Tim Howard and Tom Sherham. And guys, as I bring you in here, it was an impressive first half. Everybody saw some things the Lady Cardinals can work on, which is the scary part of this whole faction.
Yeah, it is.
You're right. I mean, 34-7 to start. We kind of talked through the talking points of this ball game. Could there be a little bit of a letdown? Could there be a Well, it didn't show up tonight. They came out ready to go.
They came out as what I expected to see, or what I was hoping to see, I would say.
Hoping is
and expecting.
the right. Yeah.
And just hope that they can continue that throughout the season.
And any deficiencies we may have seen offensively in the second half after a 34-point first quarter, there's going to look like there's all kind of deficiencies, but there really weren't. Then you look up and you think, my God, they only gave up 3 points in the second quarter, and that was on a three-pointer near the end of the first half.
That's right.
They very rare. They almost held them to no points in the second half. That is a real deal. It almost happened. I've been impressed with Poog tonight. She came out, played well. She's leading scorer right now with 11, right?
Yeah, but Autumn Sherman is the one that impressed me come off the bench there. She's got 7 in the first half. And then Taylor Davis, too, we're coming off the bench with 10. And, excuse me, no, she started. But, yeah, that's, you know, we talked about that mix and matching by Coach P. And I like to see that because I think that gives you a good opportunity because you never know later on in the season when you're going to have to mix and match.
Absolutely, and we mentioned earlier a couple of times already the Lady Cardinals will be on the road Friday going to cross the border to play at LSU Unison at 2 p.m. start. They'll be at home next Monday night, a rare Monday night game at 5:30 p.m. against Cisco in a non-conference game. It'll be a women's game only that night, and we'll have that for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Then they'll close out the 2025 portion of the 26 schedule on Saturday, December 13th, when they go to Terrell to take on Southwest Christian at 2 p.m. And just like that, we're going to be at the holiday break. Then we're going to be coming back for a couple of non-conference games, and then it is Region 14 all the time, fellas.
Yeah.
And then, like, we'll take a breath and we'll be like, "Can you believe it's the end of the?"
Next thing we'll be talking about softball and then rodeo and
yeah,
and then we'll be talking about a banquet and yeah, it just flies by.
It goes quick. It goes quick. But anyway, we appreciate you joining us here. This is the 17th season of Lady Cardinal basketball on the Cardinal Sports Network, and I've been privileged to be around for all of them. Tim's been with us 11 years. Tom, this is your second year now?
Yes, sir.
So he's the rookie of the bunch, but we're bringing him along slowly, but he's doing, he might have a future in it, Tim.
He's a lot of fun. I mean, I don't get dunked on the whole time now. Benny can dunk on someone else.
Yeah,
and that makes it.
Well, I heard rumor that somebody needed to take a little bit of the heat off of it.
I appreciate that
fact,
so
when
much.
When Miles asked me, he said, "Man, Tim's getting Benny's throwing him under the bus right and left. We need somebody somebody else to get run over."
That's
so
funny.
Yeah, here I am.
You guys are too much. Take it away, Tim.
Thank you so much. It is start of the second here, 50-10. That is not a typo on the score bug. Well, now it is. It's 52-10. And quickly back to what they did the first half, Tom.
Exactly. Yeah.
Getting to the hoop, getting to the rack, and finishing. And that is the good news there. They were getting to the basket and making things happen. I love the fact Jordan's on top of her, making everything difficult. Tie off screen up top. Missed it underneath.
Yeah, that would have been too easy there if they scored.
Push on the way back. Left it off of the backboard. Lost it on the way up, I think. That's one there that.
Not her normal shot.
No. MJ back on the defensive side of things. Ward out top, putting on the clamps defensively, coming closer and closer. Got a block.
Oh.
Boy.
Yeah, Celise Ward got a hand on that one.
Stay in front of her. Never heard the coaching there from T said, "Stay in front of her, please." She didn't say the please part. I added that.
Yeah.
Cardinals, Lady Cardinals rather, they are looking to improve their record.
I was going to say, we're about to 5 there.
Yeah. Yeah, they Benny, as you were talking about the upcoming schedule, you blink, it'll be break time, come back. It's all Region 14 after a couple of those. The men opening Region 14 tonight.
Yeah, at 7 o'clock they'll take on Kilgore, and Kilgore's ranked number 23, so it's a top 25 matchup here at Cardinal Gym.
There's a friendly roll for Taylor Davis. Gets off the back cylinder, rolls the cylinder, and falls into the cylinder.
Yes, sir. Did he go through the cylinder, Tim?
Is there a cylinder involved? Goes, that gives her now, goodness, she's got 12 on the night.
Oh, some nice work there by the Red Gales, Caitlin Lay.
That's a couple of times now that the Red Gales have beaten the Lady Cardinals to the hoop.
Nice feed inside.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
That was an easy call.
A few steps too many. This is not the NBA.
Yeah, Coach Ivy telling it like it is.
8 minutes left here in the third. Trinity Valley trying to stay the course here.
Yeah, you want to stay focused. You don't want to look ragged.
Yeah, as the old saying, you get beat, take a seat. Yeah, 2 of them got beat that time.
They took seats.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Nice crossover. Pook staying with her. Good help coming over, but not good enough. What a shot there. Nice touch from young lady wearing number 12.
The Red Gales are showing no fear.
That won't go. Cleared out. This time it's going to be Agbum with the rebound.
See, I think 2 telltale signs of your focus is how many times you let a team drive to the goal against you uncontested, and how many times how many one and dones do you get on the offensive end?
How about Malaya Jones there?
Oh, she's looking strong.
Going to be a special player in Region 14 play, folks. I'm going to predict it right now.
I would second that.
She's strong going to the basket and on the defensive side of things, as you saw there.
Yeah, had the steal, drove it all the way in, put it in for 2 for the Lady Cardinals.
Almost stolen.
Going to get the foul call against the Lady Cardinals. It's one of those instances where it's okay to be selfish sometimes as a ball player down low, and that made one pass too many, really. But she did wind up getting bailed out by drawing a foul against the Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, Kanila Hooten's first foul on the night.
Fortunately, the whistles have not blown too much from the officials tonight.
Rims out, so still stuck at that 14 mark.
Yeah, that's 42. Kayla Agbim, young 6'1" forward from the Dominican Republic.
See the Cardettes putting on a little. Oh, they impacted that shot. That was great camera work, showing them doing what they do, and that shot was like way off the money. So see if Trinity Valley can come down and just keep running offense, getting some opportunities for their skills to shine.
Execute and do what you do and what you're going to have to do against other opponents as you play them along the way, for sure.
3 on the way from the left wing. That is a beauty from MJ Jones.
Puts her at 10.
Her second 3-pointer, too.
Yes, sir.
Well, she's got a nice touch. When it leaves her hand, it's a beautiful thing to watch. Knocked that one back. And on her, boy, she's putting the pressure on. Pulls up, shot on the way, not there. Hooten with the rebound. Well, eventually controlled by MJ.
Nice save by MJ.
Day Davis on the push. Taylor keeps it, goes strong, left it short though. Taylor Day Davis.
When she planted that foot and made that move, you knew she had her, but she's got to finish it.
Good defense from Sherman out there. Was up top and forced her all the way across the right side. Not gonna fall. Rebound by Nyla. So Hooten running the floor.
Feed underneath his.
Poog steps into a 3. Oh, how about it?
Well, she stepped into it beautifully too, Tim. You called that perfectly.
Naraya Poog for 3. That'll give her 14 on the night.
14 on the night, yeah.
She's playing well.
Young lady from Barcelona.
Mention again that Western Gulf has played 3 Region 14 teams, scoring 55 against Tyler, 48 against Paris, and 47 against Panola.
Wow. 14 right here.
Well, the way this one's going, Benny, they're going to be doing good to make 40 tonight.
Not there. Here come the Cardinals. Got to reach. Stay up. That's on a game like this. I'm like, I don't want to see any Lady Cards or anybody hit the floor.
Yeah, we'll go to our media timeout with the Lady Cardinals up comfortably 62-14 here on the Cardinal Sports Network on this Wednesday night in Athens, Texas.
You know, they're not talking about just you all the time like they do rodeo athletes, you know. It's the Wright family, you know, the Wright brothers.
I don't really look at it as we're legendary, but it's kind of unreal what we do and what we get to do. You know, the things we've done and hopefully continue to do. I guess you could say it is legendary.
Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College, home of the mighty Cardinals, offering hands-on education with an average teacher-to-student ratio of 1 to 20 at a third of the price of regional institutions. We teach, we strive, we succeed. TVCC. It makes sense. Apply today at tvcc.edu.
And we are back. The 18th ranked Lady Cardinals lead Western Gulf 62-14 with 4:47 left in the third quarter. From Leon Smith Court at historic Cardinal Gym, Tim Howard.
Thank you, Benny Rogers. Tom, you were touching on this earlier. Man, what excites you most about this team? What really just jumps you?
The hustle. Haven't seen any quit. Also, there's not any selfish play out there.
I was about to call the shot again.
Yeah,
Puga's not missed till that one, and it was all on me because I was thinking, here's another one, there's another one. She's been playing super well. Cardinals as a whole have really come out strong tonight.
I tell you another thing that stands out to me is the depth. I don't think that there's a big let off coming off the bench for the Lady Cardinals.
Got a piece of that one. Oh, but unfortunately there was nobody on her.
Protecting underneath the basket there. Red Jail's able to put that one in easy.
Nice find. One extra pass, shot on the way. I think it was Hooten. No, that was Danny. Well, let's see. Puts it through.
I like the way that they have an inside game. I think that's real important. If you're one-dimensional, you're one-dimensional. And being able to work it inside, being able to hit some threes from the outside like right here, but that didn't fall.
She's going to say that was a pass off the glass to my homie, Kennedy Glover.
Kennedy Glover with her first basket.
Benny, what jumps out at you, man, as far as this team? And obviously, we're working through injuries. I mean, so many things, but what do you see?
The guard play. The guard play is good enough to win in Region 14. I'm no expert at that by any stretch of the imagination, but I've seen a lot of Region 14 basketball games. I've seen a lot of our great teams and know that guard play is the difference in this league. And the Lady Cardinals are blessed with guards this year, and they are. And you were just speaking of the injuries, and that has been nullified by a couple of players already. So if you imagine if you had that depth going into region play,
that is something to really consider, the depth factor, and that's why you have to have it. I mean, because I don't even want to say it, but you're only one series away.
Well, it's a different sport, but Tom and I remember back in 2011, I guess it was. Brad Smiley was in my office before the football season began, and he was saying, Benny, I got seven legit quarterbacks on campus this year.
Wow.
The Cardinals played their last game against Tyler over in Lindale, and the defensive back had to play quarterback because they had lost 7 quarterbacks.
Lady Cards running the floor. Poog, the benefactor there, catches and shoots and scores. Man, but yeah, it is a game of attrition, not just in football.
Depth is fleeting.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's going to be a fun season. We're glad to have you along for the ride. Trinity Valley basketball. Lady Cards right now in cruise control. Just coming off of the Budke Cerna Classic. That was so much fun over the last
That really was. Getting to watch some teams that never would have.
Oh, count the three.
Buzzer beater.
Chance for a 4-point play.
And they're going to get the possession. Got to hold on
Kennedy
Glover.
Yep.
So they'll keep possession, but going back to just some of the
we got to see some teams that we would never have the opportunity to see here playing, and Neosha County, and Southern Arkansas both being D2 schools. It was nice to watch those young ladies come in and compete against these D1 schools.
Yeah, indeed. That's always a highlight. Just watching all these guys, and like you said, I think it was you, might have been Benny last week. Most of these coaches use that tournament as a barometer for how the schedule is going to look. As we listening to Coach Ivy right in front of us here contending.
Well, it's also also fun to watch the other two schools out of Region 14 with Paris and Panola coming in and playing Friday and Saturday. And yeah, I don't think Coach P is going to win this. Well, we know she's not going to win it. But
she didn't say it, but in my mind, I hear, Your Honor, my client is.
I'm not so darn sure she's not going to win it.
I think we called a recess. We're asking the jurors to step out. 68-22, back to action after it's all said and done. But yeah,
you know, in that situation right there, you know, not only is she battling the prosecuting attorney, but it's also the judge.
That's right. That's where I was headed. It's like you're not going to win that one, but hey, keep on keeping on. Shot not there. The putback is not there, and Danny stepping up, saying, "I'll take it from here." Quickly out front, and all the way MJ with the left. It's good.
I'm just expecting big-time things from her, y'all.
I think you're absolutely right, Benny.
Benny, not that you needed to win me over, but, man, you've won me over, man. She's having a game, man. She has over the last few games really starting to just
it's not just
step up.
We saw it against Three Rivers. That was the barometer I'm using.
Absolutely, because that is a team that up until that point was ranked 3rd in the nation. Now they've taken a few steps back, rightfully so, but they're going to be there. No reason not to think that they would. They've got
and the level of guard she was going against. That's the thing about it.
So with a minute 10 left here in the third, it's all Trinity Valley 70-10, 70-22. Sorry, I was having flashbacks to last year. I'm thinking that kind of puts it into perspective. That score last year, 10-point game.
I thought you were talking about my sneeze. Put things in perspective.
I'm impressed that you were able to move so quickly and hit the cough button. I know it doesn't say sneeze button.
Man.
Inside a minute to go here.
That's behind the scenes, folks. Thank God you're
take us behind the curtain there, Benny. No, thank you.
Nice feed inside by Malaya.
It's up and good. Count that. And now it's a 50-point ball game. Trinity Valley with inside a minute to go.
Yeah, I've seen through 3 quarters now. I've been impressed now. If they just will not slack off in the fourth quarter, play a complete game against an inferior opponent, that's going to tell me a lot more about this team the 3 quarters out.
You're right, Benny, it will.
Not going to fall.
But as we said there in that first half, the Western Gulf kids just keep playing and playing hard and coming at the Lady Cardinals, and you appreciate that out of your opponents when you know that you've got them out talented.
Yeah.
Yeah, Western Gulf has gotten to the hole this quarter. They put up 12 points, but unfortunately the Cardinals have now 13, but the Cardinals have put up 22. So.
Tim Howard did that, folks.
Well, I got a cheat sheet right in front of me here, so I got some scratching off and some white out and the whole 9, but got there eventually.
That's all right.
I think he had his calculator.
Now, Tom, you don't have to tell it. You don't have to take them that far behind the scenes. Come on. 2 seconds on the clock. They're not going to get it away.
Nope.
So 72. 24 as we head to the 4th and final quarter right here. We'll step away. More after this. Coming up on the Cardinal Sports Network.
We gave it headlamps that shine through the darkest days. It has an engine that can take us farther than ever before. Its truck bed has the capacity to carry the weight of the world, and its color can change everything. Because when called upon, this Ram is the only truck built to serve the greater good.
Your favorite thing delivered right to your door means that you never have to stop doing your other favorite thing. Nailed it. Order McDelivery in the app.
At Trinity Valley Community College, we provide more than just an education. We provide a place for students to connect and grow. We are the home of champions. We are TVCC.
Headed into the fourth quarter here at Leon Fisher Court at Historic Cardinal Gym. It is All Lady Cardinals 72-24. And folks, we are just getting started. We're not about to close off tonight because coming up at 7 p.m. we will have the 4th-ranked Cardinals taking on the 23rd-ranked Kilgore College Rangers in a Region 14 Conference men's contest. So we hope that you will stay with us for that. You'll obviously need to log out of this link and find that link on the Cardinal Sports Network's YouTube channel. And you'll find us, and there will be, and we'll have men's basketball for you. But right now, let's finish up this fourth quarter, Tim.
Thank you so much, Benny. Here's my thought going into the fourth. My hope tonight is that Troy Scott will have the easiest night of his life, that he will not be needed in any shape or form.
Yeah, especially here in this fourth quarter when the game's already decided.
The man, the athletic trainer for Trinity Valley. So stay upright. Let's keep everybody healthy. Inside 10 left in this one, and it's been a little more competitive in the third, and good shot there to start the fourth.
And we saw that from Western Gulf to start the third quarter, and they had their best quarter of the contest, scoring 14 points.
Yeah,
they only scored 10 in the first half.
A little more relaxed to start this second half, right, Tom?
Yes.
72-26, Trinity Valley. Thought about a three, so let me set it up a little bit. Talking about MJ.
Nice feed
beautiful
inside.
pass and the bucket and the finish. Well done. And that's Valasila putting it up and through.
Yeah, Danny's got 10 points now.
That's a great pass that was set up by MJ. Led her perfectly. All she had to do was turn and finish.
So the Lady Cardinals have 5 in double figures.
You predicted many.
And we still got 9 minutes to play.
Last touch by the Red Gale. So Cardinal possession here.
What's kind of crazy is he's got 74 points on the scoreboard and Heaven hasn't scored tonight.
Wow. That is interesting. My apologies. That was off of Trinity Valley. So Western Gulf with possession here. Man, if you can have that kind of night without her having anything, that bodes well for what you got, because she is lights out. Not just on the defensive side, which we've seen, but she can put the ball in the hole. Still on command. Here come the...
I was about to say, even though Heaven hasn't scored, she's done a lot of other things quite well tonight, including that right there, defending.
Oh, yeah.
She's played real well on the defensive side tonight. And
making everybody work, making those.
If you're Coach Ivy, it's got to make you feel good that if Malaya has to come off the court, then you've got Heaven that can step up and take hers, and if neither one of them are available, then Autumn Sherman in that other guard spot has looked real good as well.
There you go. Go up strong and one.
There you go.
That's the way to work it right there. They worked that triangle perfectly. Got the ball on the low post. She sets her up, finishes, and draws the foul.
Yeah, this is one of those games, you can't judge your performance by who the opponent you're playing. You got to judge yourself how you execute what you're supposed to do. And the Lady Cardinals, I think, have graded out pretty high in most categories tonight. Now, obviously, P's going to be able to find things that she can nitpick at and want to correct. But so far, so good.
Look the 5th point of the night for that. As she drops that one through. You're right, Benny. I mean, so many times, a lot of that stuff's out of your control what you can control, right? Control the controllables. Inside 8 minutes left in this one.
You got to get that on the T-shirt.
Control your controllables. There you go.
Crossover swatted way away as Danny gets it out front to MJ. Oh, off the Red Gale Cardinals keeping possession. TVCC. Western Gulf making a couple of substitutions here. Trinity Valley set to inbound. Let's see, that's going to be Jones underneath, so MJ being patient. Nobody
get it in.
Evan saw an empty spot, was trying to connect with Danny, not this time though. $7.5 to go here in the ball game. Lady Cards trying to get their 9th win of the season, or excuse me, their 8th win of the season. Only one blemish.
Well, you had it right to start with.
Oh, I was right, wasn't I? Let's flip that back around. 8-2 coming into tonight. 9-2 with a win tonight, which would seem to be well in hand, Benny.
I think it
Thank
is.
you, Captain Obvious. Thank you for that one, Timothy.
You were actually right about something, Tim.
Nice job using the position down low and gets it up and off the backboard and through. That ball just sat there for a second, Tom.
Yeah.
Just sat on the rim and then finally dropped through.
Yeah, I like the, you know, they most of their points here in the second half of play have come inside.
They went back to kind of what I think you touched on, and they're like, hey, let's develop that a little bit. Let's work on that.
You know, over the weekend and watching them against Hill and then Three Rivers, inside play was lacking a little bit to me.
Shot clock, well, they'll play on, as that was, the shot had already gotten clear. Lady Carnes.
Malaya had a little laugh there as she was watching Kennedy Glover try to bring the ball up court. And all's well, though. All's well.
Just kind of winked at her like, just because I make it look easy doesn't mean it is.
Take that, why don't you, Malaya Jones?
Nice job, Kennedy
Glover says, well, I'll just score then.
She's up to 7. She scored like 7 in the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes.
I will knock down that J just like any guard can do.
Exactly.
Nice touch from Kennedy. Good drive. Cut off at the baseline. Shot over the top. Short. Rebound is taken by
Heaven.
MJ. Here's a Heaven gets the assist as now we look up. Glover's got 9. My question was, she gets to double figures by the 5-minute mark. it's approaching quickly. She's been scoring.
I guess it depends on how fast the
there's 30
Western
on the shot
Gulf
clock.
gets the ball across the timeline here.
Thank you, Benny, for not saying, well, Tim, there's 30 on the shot clock, and there's 19 left in the 5-minute mark. He was biting his tongue. Did you see him, Tom? He was like, I'm not going to say it.
But there's still a chance.
Well, still is.
There's still a chance.
Never say I don't have. Never say I don't have
that chance
compassion.
just got taken away. No, she's got to tie her shoe, but I think she's going to stay in. I thought she was coming to the bench.
I did too. I was like, wait a second. Okay.
All right.
So
there's still a chance. Yeah.
Length of the floor pass down to the low post. Yeah. Back to that point, though, she has had a nice few moments up and down the floor.
Hey, Autumn, get it to number 4. Well, we missed the 5-minute mark, but there it is.
Good strong move. Dishes out top here, or left wing 3, not there. Controlled by the Red Gale. Got a timeout coming here with 4:41 to go.
And we're at our final media timeout. 83-26 Lady Cardinals, and we'll be back to finish this one out, folks, on the other side.
Look at that. 5 glorious inches of Whataburger. Fresh 100% beef stacked high with melted cheese and fresh cut veggies. But what if it's too much fresh beef? Stacked too high with too much melted cheese and too many fresh cut veggies? Well, we have a 4-inch burger like a lot of other places. We just call it a junior. Good thing there's a burger made just for you. Good thing there's Whataburger.
We have 4:41 left in this non-conference contest between the 18th ranked Lady Cardinals and the Red Gales of Western Gulf, and the Lady Cardinals lead 83-26. Tim.
Thank you, Benny. Back to action here. They work it down on the right baseline. Cut off by a couple of cards there, and they're going to throw it away. Good defense down low. That was Ward And who else? Alazores. We got another media timeout here after the break. So we'll keep it here. Let's talk a little bit. I mean,
let's break down the scoring for the Lady Cardinals.
For sure.
You got it, Tom? You want to go ahead?
Oh, sure. I've got Celise Ward with 10, Autumn Sherman 7, Kennedy Glover with 9, Nuria Pooj with 16 on the night, Taylor Day Davis 12, Danny with 12, Malaya Jones with 12, and Kanala Hooten with 5. And so yeah, that's impressive to see that many in double figures. I like that. I think that's a very good sign. Of course, it is not a nationally ranked team that they're facing here.
But the potential is there.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't have to look too far back down to recognize that potential. I mean, we talked about how well they played against Three Rivers, and that wasn't one of those ball games that was, early going. It was just back and forth, swing for swing, and it gets you excited about the potential of this team.
Yeah, it does, and look forward to
shot not there this time.
Day Davis on the miss for the
Had
Lady
a block
Cardinals.
there that time by Chapman for the Red Gales.
Got a piece of it, just enough. But yeah, back to your thought. I mean, it's going to be a fun team.
It's going to be a fun team to watch. Region 14 is going to be a fun region to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be some battles. And it kicks off tonight in men's action. The Trinity Valley Cardinals will host the Kilgore Rangers coming up tonight. Following this one, we'll have it here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Stripped away. Here comes the Lady Cards. Ward on the spin move. Hangs. She's fouled. She's going to the free throw line. Boy, Celise got a quick step. 5'9" freshman.
What a pleasant young lady. I love seeing those smiles on her face.
Yeah, she always seems happy, upbeat.
Has a love for the game, for sure.
Yeah.
Free throws, done a better job at the stripe tonight, too. That's impressive.
Yeah, we were on a there it is.
Great job, Tim. Great job.
Well, that was Tom that did that.
I'll take that one. That was brutal. Not my finest moment. Oh, now ends up being 0 for 2 after a lane violation. So.
Well, we did see that over the weekend, missing the first front end of the doubles from the line.
Yeah.
And you got to overcome that. It's still part of the game. And
we did talk a little bit about that in the broadcast. Benny, I think it might have been you was talking about free throws aren't shot as much in practice anymore. There's not as much time on there. Was that our broadcast? I can't. We
talked about it somewhere in there, Tim. Yeah.
In 2 days. So, but man, those and I'm not talking about Trinity Valley, but as basketball overall.
Yeah, I think they're often taken for granted.
Yeah.
And then, but next thing you know, you hit 6 of 12, and those 6 made a difference in the ball game.
You can't underestimate those little errors like that, and they do have a way of adding up on you. Skip down low block, fades away from the baseline, not there. Cards on a push. They get it down quickly in front to Taylor Day Davis for 2.
Great patience on the floor.
That's exactly right.
That'll put her at 14. There's 42 points on the board of the lower.
I'll tell you how important the free throws were when I played ball in high school.
Yeah.
We had a game and we all shot very poorly from the stripe.
How many did y'all run?
No, we didn't run. Next practice, we lined up. You missed. You took a lick.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a football coach that was like that as well. Our offensive lineman jumped about 5 times in one game, so the next practice he brought a board out, and every time they jumped in practice, he popped their behind.
Sir, let me tell you what.
You did that now, and lawyers would be lined up around the block.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Gym shorts do not do much good.
He's saying, I'm thinking you might want a little thicker before you get in that.
Of course, half our audience is saying they're making that stuff up.
No, it's for real. It's for real, yeah.
It is. But it is. Those free throws were so important, though, because my coach used to love to say, Tim, they're free. They're free.
They're free.
Points.
You understand there's nobody guarding you.
Yeah. There's a reason why they have that word on there. They're free. Yeah.
Inside 3 minutes to go, Trinity Valley about to improve to 9-2 on the year. Good
The only person you
defense.
have to beat at the free throw line is yourself.
Good point. Nice double block there, but somebody gets a whistle. We'll see who they end up calling it on.
I believe it's going to be on Alizor. 22, excuse me. Going to be on Danny.
Danny says, I can't catch a break on that one. Or speaking of break, she got a pretty good lick in there. See if they can go 2 for 2 on the Cardettes, making the energy alive down there on the baseline, bringing the heat. So far, so good. I'm not going to say anything else during a free throw. I'm not going to say anything else.
He just can't keep it to himself, folks.
No. 2:26 left in this one.
Oh, you got to have fun when it's 85-27.
Yeah, I was going to say it's becomes a lot of sports talk during a ball game like this. A little over 2 to go. Poog, got a foul out top here. It's going to be called on Noma.
Well, it's my imagination, but these officials have gotten a little testy here in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, they have pulled the whistles out a lot.
Yeah. Lady Cardinals with 4 fouls.
Program
period.
Program note, we will have the men's game coming up after this one. This one's long been decided, but Coach Greg Heyer and the Cardinals will be hosting Kilgore tonight in game 1 of Reach and 14 action. That's going to be fantastic. We'll look forward to that.
Yeah, the men have a tough 4-game stretch before going home for the break as far as conference play. So you got Angelina, Tyler, Panola, and Kilgore. That's a pretty good draw right there.
Pretty good test.
Yeah, a lot of folks are like, "Oh, it's Christmas break." No, there's a lot of action before the break. So
and Angelina and Tyler are both on the road, and they lost at Angelina last year.
Yeah, we definitely are going to earn that Christmas break. Of course, they earned that jump to number 4 in the nation after taking the Florida trip.
Absolutely.
Taking care of business out there. Swing set up, gets the screen up top. Poog has been so dangerous from behind the arc, drives and shows what she can do with a right-hand layup.
Yeah, there's another guard that you can factor into the equation, too, that we really didn't mention much about.
You're right, Benny, and that's 18 for that young lady tonight.
And how about the double screen up top?
Yeah.
Just good work all the way around. Cleared out. Danny gets it to Poog. 50 seconds
Young lady
left.
showing some ball handling skills.
Whoa.
Outside to Danny.
Yeah. Olasila with another 2. That gives her 14 on the night. What a night.
This is now the most points that Western Gulf has given up in a game this year. It's going to be their low output of the season, too, offensively as well. We'll try to grab Coach Precious Ivy for a quick word or two before we switch over to talking men's basketball with you.
Shot clock violation. That kind of tells the story there. Puts the exclamation point on it. They've done a great job defensively tonight.
Yeah, we should be in dribble out mode now.
This should be it. Yep. Gonna put on the V formation, as it were, here in basketball.
If it was football, we'll take a knee.
Exactly.
And there we are, folks.
Lady Cardinals outscore Western Gulf 17-5 in the fourth quarter to close out an 89-29 win to go to 9-2 overall, their 8th straight win. And they will be on the road Friday going to Louisiana to take on LSU Eunice in a 2 p.m. start. Their next home game is next Monday night at 5:30 against Cisco in a non-conference clash here at Cardinal Gym. We'll have that for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Tom, why don't you try to wrap up the scoring for the Lady Cardinals?
I sure will,
We grab Precious.
On the night, Celise Ward with 10, Autumn Sherman with 7, Kennedy Glover with 9, Nuria Pouge with 18 on the night. She's the high scorer for the Lady Cardinals. Taylor Day Davis, 14. Daniela Velasila with 14, Malaya Jones 12, and Kanila Hooten with 5. We've
What a
got
night.
Coach Ivy join us here on the set. So,
Coach Precious Ivy with us now after her Lady Cardinals ranked 18th nationally to wrap up an 89-29 win over Western Gulf. And P, I'll start first and I'll let Tom and Tim go where they want to go. And it struck me over the course of the play at the Butke Cerna. I really like the play of your guard and the depth at your guard position.
Yes, we have a few guards out, so I was actually a bit concerned about the depth of our guard position. But we've had some young ladies step up and step into some roles that I knew they had in them, but I didn't know how quickly we could see them. And so I'm glad to finally see some of them step into their own and do some things that we've been working on.
And I lie to myself. I got one more before I turn it over to Tom and Tim. The play of Malaya Jones, I thought against Three Rivers, and I didn't get to visit with you after the game, which is so critical because I saw her go against Division I type guards guarding her and knowing how that will translate into play in Region 14 play.
Absolutely. I mean, she's a Division I transfer, so I knew she had it. But she was kind of taking the backseat role to Jalea. And once Jalea went down, she knew that her role had to up, and she's definitely been holding her own. She's a small guard, but they say good things come in small packages, and I think she does hold her own out there on the floor.
But she has great quickness with both her hands and her feet.
Correct. So she can make a play defensively, which I thought she did a really good job on Saturday and today. But she also can make a play with the ball as well. I had a Division I coach ask me about her. Say, Coach, can she distribute the ball? And I said, yeah, but I'm asking her to be a scorer right now. So she's definitely doing exactly what we're asking her to do.
Coach,
I don't know why they gave me a game ball.
I didn't want to say it.
Darn sure
I
didn't
didn't want to say it. But
Hey, we give out assists around here. It's got to be ready.
Yeah. I hated to give it up there.
you look pretty comfortable with it.
Yeah, I was.
Coach, I want to ask you, was there any concern about a little bit of a drop-off or not lay down, but a little bit of coming in after such an emotional win? Y'all look good from the start to the finish.
Yeah, you worry about if the talent is number 3 in the country type of talent, what your girls are going to do. But I definitely told them exactly that. We don't have room for a dip, because we're trying to make a statement. We're trying to climb the poles. We're trying to revisit the top 10, and so we would like to continue to do what we're doing in order to keep going in that direction.
It was well executed. And about Poog, she played super well tonight out.
She did. I think she was a lot more comfortable tonight, not with not having as much pressure on her, because when you play the Three Rivers, obviously they're going to be all over you, 94 feet. And so tonight, since they kind of played more of a laid-back defensive game, I thought that she was a lot more comfortable with getting the ball in the hole.
Yeah, she had 18 for you coming off the bench. Yeah.
Nice.
So she had a big night out there.
I also had a conversation with her, and I told her, I didn't bring you all the way from Spain to sit on my bench. I want you to score some points. And maybe that light bulb clicked when I told her that. Yeah. Maybe she didn't know that that's what I wanted, and she just needed to hear it. So I'm glad to know that she responded to some of the conversations that we had this week.
I want to ask you a question about your inside play.
Okay.
What's your thoughts on it right now at this point in the season?
I think we're getting a lot from our inside play, and I think that's what's helping us get over the hump right now, that we're able to play inside and out. And then we can go inside with some kids, what I call tweeners, which is my number 4, Kennedy, my number 10, Taylor. They can play inside and out, and if a big gets on them, they know how to get by him. If they have a smaller defender on them, they know how to post them up. And so I think right now that's keeping us pretty well balanced and keeping teams on the guessing block of what to stop.
What are you learning about your depth?
That it's deeper than what we thought at the beginning. You know how you have that 6 or 7 or maybe even 8 that you're like, okay, these are it. Well, right now we're getting down to that 9, 10 because some people went down and they're able to step right in exactly where the other ones left off. And so that's giving me some good feelings inside, especially as we get into Region 14 play and then into the regional tournament. We're going to need more out of our bench. And so right now they're getting that experience, they're getting that play, they're getting to touch the ball, they're getting real-time action in games and not just practice so they can have some time to develop and
grow. I'll tell you, I like the play of your big girls inside, and I really like that where you got Taylor Day Davis, Kanala, Alizor, your taller girls. And it seems like that whoever you've got out there together, they're meshing.
Absolutely, and we've played some bigger basketball these last couple games, and I actually didn't. I did it Saturday, and when I looked out there, I said, "Dang, we're big." And so then I thought, "Dang, this might not be a bad lineup." And it was during one of our runs where we went to their lineup, and I'm like, it's very hard to get around all those legs and arms and bodies.
Exactly.
You know, so I thought it was actually a good look for us. And so we went to it again a little bit today. And it was obviously it worked today as well, but I thought in a more high-pressure game, it wasn't a bad look for us.
Yeah. Well, Pete, before we let you go, you're heading into these last 3 non-conference games before the holiday break. Other than staying healthy, which I know is priority number 1, what are you looking for as a coach in those 3 games?
Just continuing to get the chemistry that I think we'll need when we get back from our Christmas break, and continuing to let like I said, the kids that were not playing as many minutes to get more comfortable with being out there on the floor. And obviously just more leadership. With Jalea out, because she was kind of our little vocal, what I call dynamite, I'm just trying to see who else can step into that role. So just watching MJ and Heaven and hopefully Autumn kind of step into that role has been really good.
Well, safe travels to Louisiana on Friday, and we'll see you back here next Monday night from the Cisco Chair on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Thank you.
Good luck,
Go
Coach.
Cards.
Good stuff. Appreciate Coach Precious Ivy joining us here on the set as Trinity Valley gets the win. Final score tonight, 89-29.
Go ahead, Benny.
Oh, I was going to say, I said tell Tim to send it away.
Hey, let's send it away. We got men's action coming up next. Trinity Valley and Kilgore in Region 14 action. Right after this, you'll have to sign back in. Click the link. It is officially set for 7 p.m., but join us a little bit early. So we'll see you then right here on the Cardinal Sports Network.